Hey folks, Daz here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be covering the Arnis De Mano series again. We'll be going over Form 3. Form 3 is just like Form 2, except instead of making a full half turn, you'll make quarter turns. In other words, your pattern is going to be more of a north, south, east, west pattern. So what I'll do is I'll perform it first with a stick, and then I'll do it with a knife so you can see the angles better. Keep in mind, the techniques are just like Form 2. So if you haven't seen that video, I will post it down in the description so that you can watch that one first before you do this one, because they do flow together. Okay, so let's get started. We get into our ready stance. Then we're going to step back into a fighting stance. From here, you're going to do one circle over your head, step back left leg, number one, step back right leg, number two. Now you're going to perform the same technique as you step around again. Then again, one more time. Then right here, you're going to perform Form 2 again. That is Form 3. Pretty much the same as number 2, except the first few steps are in a directional pattern. All the angles are exactly the same as number 2. The only thing you're doing different is those quarter turns. So this time I'll go slow again. You're going to throw the rope. Then you're going to perform like an angle block. And as you circle around, angle 1, angle 2. Circle, angle 1, angle 2. Circle, angle 1, angle 2. Circle, angle 1, angle 2. Then you'll perform Form 2 again. That's Form 3. Now with the knife, and this time I'll explain a little bit better. Okay, with the knife, angles are exactly the same. I have a butcher knife. Now we're going to step to our left into a bow and arrow stance. Over my head, I'm going to perform a root block. And I step back left leg. I'm going to do an angle 1 strike. Then I'm going to step back right leg, angle 2 strike. Now I'm going to step to the left again into a bow stance, right bow stance. Angle 1, root block, step back left leg, angle 1. Then you're going to step back right leg, angle 2. Step to the left again, into a right bow stance, left leg in front, performing a root block, step back left leg, angle 1 strike. Then you're going to step back right leg, angle 2 strike, step to the left again, right bow stance, root block, angle 1 strike, angle 2 strike. Then you're going to end the form, you're going to do the number 2 form at the end. So That is pretty much form 3. Again, the only difference between form 2 and form 3 is the type of step you take. In 2, you make a full half turn. Full half turn. Both ways. In angle 3, you make, in form 3, you make 4 quarter turns. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you'll perform form 2. 1, 2. That's the end of form 3. All the stances are bow stances. As you perform the root blocks, you're in a right, you're in a right bow stance. When you perform the angle 1 cut, you're in a left bow stance. When you perform the angle 2 strike, you're in a right bow stance. All the stances are pretty much the same, except again, those quarter turns. You gotta keep that in mind while you're doing this form. In Tae Kwon Do, they have a form called Saju. Saju means 4 directions. So as you're practicing, I'll show you Saju empty-handed, and then I'll do it with the stick or knife. Saju is pretty much the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or 4 directions. Just like, so if we were going to perform it with a blade, like we do in form 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, then that is form 3, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me a like, comment if you have any questions, and please come subscribe to my channel. Sticker does saying do good and deuces. Bye bye, folks.